Today I thought I would introduce a new accessory that's available on the Aire 7, Aire 5, Cranmore 7, Cranmore 5, oh, and of course the Cranmore 3 and the Aire 3. And it's called an ash retainer, okay? And it's basically, excuse me, mine's a bit dusty, it's basically an optional alternative to having the ash pan that comes with standard with the stove. Now you might ask yourself, why would I want to trade my ash pan for the ash retainer? Well, for some folks, the ash pan, depending on how regularly they wish to empty it, fills up quite quickly for them. I don't have a massive issue. I find that I can get sort of at least 4 or 5 days, if not more, out of mine before I need to empty it. That's because I'm quite meticulous about scraping my charcoal to the front of the ash bed every time I make a new fire, and then it tends to burn up. Anyway, point being, if you don't like emptying the ash on a regular basis, or you find it's filling up too quickly, this is the alternative. So first of all, I'm going to empty my ash for today. There's my reusable fire lighter. Okay, so now that we've done that, I've got a better view of what we're going to be fitting. Right, so you take, this is the log retainer, this is removed, okay, set aside for a moment, and then we take the ash retainer, and that, they're quite a snug fit, but that fits snugly into position. There we go. Once it's level, slide it down. I've got some ash residue at the bottom of mine, which is stopping it from going all the way to the bottom. So let me just move that. Okay. Okay, that's there in place. It might even go a bit lower. Okay, and then I pop my log retainer back in place. Right, so now I make my fire, and now the ash can build all the way up to the top of this before I'm due to empty it again. Now the obvious question is, oh, but what do we do then when we need to empty it now that we haven't got an ash pan? Okay, simply put, you remove the log retainer, slide this up, and then with an ash pan and brush, literally just sweep out your debris. I'm going to leave some of that in there, okay, but in short, that's how you do it. Sweep it out, or if you've got an ash vac, which are quite handy, you can use those as well before sliding it back down again into place when you are done. Okay, and that's basically it. Put that back in, and you're ready to make a fire again. Also, a tip that's always recommended is to allow a little bed of ash to build up on the bottom of your stove. Never empty the whole thing. It's good for the fire and it's good for your stove, so you can allow a little bed of ash to sit in there all the time. But the more fires you're making there, the more that ash is going to be consumed in the fire. There you go. So that's it. That's the ash retainer. And there's a similar system that's also employed on the C range, where you can opt to remove the ash pan and grate and put a similar panel like this in its place. Cool.